Okay, we are on our way up to Cherry Hall. It is March 1st, 2022. And we thought it would be a neat idea to document what we were doing 30 years ago. Today is actually our oldest daughter's 27th birthday. So this is kind of where it all began for us 30 years ago. Cherry Hall, Western Kentucky University. We had a night class here at Cherry Hall, January of 1992, 30 years ago. It was an English class. This is where we met, right, Mom?
It's exciting.
All right, there's the bell. That means it's 5 o'clock. We have class. We had class at 5:15 on Monday nights. I guess we'll head on up to Cherry Hall.
See if we're late.
See if we're not late. It's got 15 minutes. See if we can find our classroom, actually. I didn't know this doll would be waiting for me in class. All right, here we go. First night of class, professor had us go around the classroom and everyone tell one little thing about him or herself.
What was it you told about yourself?
I have no idea. Neither one of us know that. But I remember, because I was forgettable. So I remember that when it came around to Stacey's turn, she lifts up her leg, she pulls up her pant leg, and she's showing like a red sock, red long underwear. And her special thing about her was, I bet nobody else has matching long underwear that matches their shirt. So that's what she said about herself. It was not love at first sight when I saw Stacey, but it was intrigued at first sight. You were in love.
I was in love.
You were just, she had on these big gold earrings, and that just wasn't my style. Very comfortable with herself, and I wasn't. She was kind of loud.
But he's everything I was looking for.
Whatever. Yeah, if I was what you were looking for, what did I say about myself that first night?
I don't remember because you were so forgetful.
Not forgetful, forgettable. The first night, we had to, there was like 3 books that the class were going to break up into groups and read and then present as a group. I thought, you know what? There is a cute girl over there. I'm going to wait and see what group she signs up. And I'm going to follow that girl. So maybe I'll have a chance with her. So after I signed my name,
I was right behind him and I followed him while he followed the other girl. I signed up for his group. So we were all 3 in a group. She was a nice girl. 5:15, class is starting.
Darn, the class met from about 5:15 to 8 o'clock. A couple of breaks. And those breaks throughout.
He followed the girl, I followed him.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You didn't give me the opportunity to follow the other girl.
I didn't.
She would just, what about that? Okay. Go down to the vending machine again. She kind of really just kept me from pursuing the other girl because she ate up all my downtime. At the time, I didn't think she was compatible, that we'd be compatible. She just seemed more flashy, and I was more
quiet, subdued.
Conservative, not subdued. I wasn't
No,
subdued.
he wasn't subdued at all. I didn't mean to say subdued.
Just quiet and
shy.
Yeah. Monday night interaction with her, went on the month of January, February. By March, I was starting to get the idea, because we had worked on the project together. She'd come out to my house. I lived with my parents, no shame. I left my parents, and she would come out there and work on the project together. But somehow, I don't know how she did it, but somehow she and I were partnered up to work on this certain part of the project, while the rest of the group worked on something else. And it was we did a rap.
We did.
To, what was the song? Parents Just Don't Understand.
That's right.
We made it to what?
I don't remember. Teachers Just Don't Understand?
Teachers Just Don't Understand. And it was ridicule of teachers, how they, they're boring in classrooms. We're going to be better teachers than president. By March, after we had worked on the project together at my house a couple of times, talked on the phone a few times, the odd vibe that this girl I feel like I'm not compatible with, she might have a thing for me, or maybe like me a little bit or something. And I drummed up the courage. I was thinking about it all day. I got to ask her to do something after class. Nothing. So we're leaving class and we're walking down the hill to our cars, and I say to her, "Hey, we'll get some ice cream."
I said, "Kev, it's 20 degrees outside. Who eats ice cream in 20-degree weather?"
I wasn't hurt. I wasn't sad. I was just really confused.
So mad at myself. I still regret it.
What could it be?
If only. Thank you, sir.
Lady?
Oh, the smell. Didn't the smell take you back?
30 years later. Looks insane.
Oh, this is insane. I might cry.
So we're kind of struggling with remembering what classroom it was. It may have been this one right here, 102. I know it was down this hallway. It was either that classroom or 103. I think it was either that one or this one. This place has not changed. This is crazy.
These might be the benches.
Same benches.
Back then.
Or they look like it anyway. I don't know.
The smell. Do you smell that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I didn't think I would cry.
This is where the professor's offices are. And Dr. Bell's, if I remember, was to the left.
So Kevin played basketball on a church basketball league while we had that class. Tell him what happened.
And so the game was at like 7 o'clock or something. I really wanted to go to that basketball game. And so I go into Dr. Pell's office about, I guess, 5 o'clock. Hey, Dr. Pell. She's like, hey. She just, leaned back in kind of her recliner rocker.
She wasn't real friendly or chatty.
No,
you
she
know?
was.
But
she was nice.
Yeah.
I got this basketball game at 7 o'clock. Is it okay if maybe I leave a little early so I can make it to the basketball game? And she just kind of looks over me and she's like, if you want to go to your game, go to your game. You want to stay in class, stay in class. I don't really mind. And I was like, okay. Well, I just felt guilty by her reaction, even though she gave me the okay that I stayed the full time and I got to my game late. But anyway, I think I only played the fourth quarter.
Oh, they needed you.
They did. We were down by like 10 points, and I got there in the fourth quarter. I hit 3 3-pointers. And I've got on tape. I'll show you later. But I hit like 3 3-pointers, and basically won the game for it. I'm gonna say. I think I got a layup, almost a dunk, and had like 11 points and something else.
That was on tape, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got on tape.
That game was on tape.
We'll go home and watch it later.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Dr. Pels, she had gone through cancer. She was on the mend, but it was making a comeback, and I think she died just maybe a couple years later.
Yeah.
Speaking of papers, every student in class was required to we probably wrote 4 or 5 papers and make copies for everybody in the classroom.
So everybody critiqued each other's papers.
Mm-hmm. So reading Stacey's papers helped me to get a better sense of who she was. And she wrote a great paper about her roommate, who actually turned out to be her niece, and she saved that to the very end, that it was her 2-year-old niece. And so it's just about her being jealous of her roommate. You think it's another college girl, but it's actually her niece, and so it was really well done.
I did. That was my best paper.
What are you talking about?
You wrote a paper about Jesus, about being in the field and looking up at the sky and looking at the clouds, and how could anybody deny?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was a good paper.
It was a good paper.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, another time I was sabotaged in class. So one night, we're going to watch Dead Poet Society, right? So,
we should watch that.
Absolutely, we should. And so the movie's getting ready to start, and people are moving their desk around. So I was starting to kind of shimmy my desk toward the girl I thought I'd be more compatible with. And here comes another desk banging up against my... Kev, you don't mind if I sit by you, do you? No, come on, watch this movie. This is so amazing how it hasn't changed.
And the floor, too.
The floor, the same. Well, Stacey.
Oh, my goodness. You were right.
All right, so here are the vending machines. And not only would we just stop at the vending machines, but after we got something, we had 15 or 20 minutes, so we would just go for a walk, around the building together. We didn't hold hands. We didn't hold hands because we weren't dating.
No.
But it was just fun to walk around. So we got very daring and decided to turn the doorknob and open it up. So we think this was a classroom, and the teacher would teach from up there, and there was a area where she put the television. We watched Dead Poet Society and all the chairs, but now it's a computer lab. Well, that pretty much chronicles our, I guess, the progression of our relationship through the months of January, February, and March of 1992. However, there was one incident. I wrote a paper after UK lost to Duke in the regional final, the Leitner shot. This is the 30-year anniversary. You're going to see it all over the place coming up. Stacey commented like, "Sorry, Kev, I was pulling for Duke. I don't like UK. Maybe we're not compatible."
But I converted.
It took some time. It took some time.
He fed blue Kool-Aid to my children, and they all drank it. And so I just jumped on their boat.
That's right.
Dark Side exclusive.
Nice, Stacey.
Yeah, it was really great.
Hey, you got any idea what you're going to write your next paper about, the topic for Dr. Pelz's class?
I think I'm gonna write about my dad. He's always
Okay.
right about everything. So I think, I always struggle with that. I hate that he's always right about stuff. So I think I'm gonna write about that.
Yeah, dads can be like that.
Yeah.
Mom parked right over there. Would you be interested in maybe going to get some ice cream?
Yeah, it's 20 degrees outside.
Yeah. All right. Good point. I'll see you next week, Stace.
Okay, bye-bye.